That's what we're on. It tastes delish. Right, we are on an ocean view. What level? Oh, I can't. No, we can look at people's levels this way. So, okay, she's level 18. And so she is recommended, so not as oriented as I thought. And I don't care how long it's going to take, we are going to stream until we get to the end of this month.
Brother, please wait!
For the last time, Flame, the answer is no.
You are departing for the Rhodos coast, are you not? I must come.
You will do no such thing. I am not going there to pay respects at the cemetery, but to do battle.
Oh.
With you there, I will be beside myself with worry. It will be easier for me to fight if I know you are safe.
He's probably not.
But I must! Professor, you have come at just the right time.
What's going on?
Surely it must be fate that you have appeared at a time of my greatest need.
I'm not sure if this is your greatest need. Honestly, your greatest need is probably us rescuing you from death, my flame.
My dear brother is about to set forth on a most dangerous mission.
Alright, which is? Mission.
Indeed. The Western Church is attempting to seize sacred ground by force. Though they now have a new bishop, it seems that a radical faction has emerged to resist the new order. We cannot allow the holy artifacts enshrined there to fall into their hands.
Okay.
I too wish to be of use to the church. And I do admit I am terribly worried about my brother. No matter my protests, he will not allow me to come.
Okay.
Professor, this is where you can help. Will you accompany us both on this expedition?
Control is right here. Why me?
If you are there to protect me, my brother's fears will be allayed. Isn't that right, brother?
I suppose your aid would indeed be useful, yes.
Alright, let's go.
I knew it! Please, Professor, will you join us?
Very well.
Wonderful. Let us depart at once.
Part of me just really wants to hear what all the no, let's wait are, but like, I don't want to do that right here, right now, so. Use the battle menu to create bookmark saves, view tutorial guides, and more. To access it, press the A button when the cursor is on a space without an active unit. Okay, no, we're keeping Marianne. Got Lucetta. There's Ingrid. So we have. Right, what does this map look like? You know what? You guys are gonna go there and deal with that. But yeah, playing it. Okay, and then who's the other two now? We're definitely not taking Brawler. We might take Ignatz. Let's take Ash. Ooh, and then... Oh no, she is a Valkyrie. Take Dorothea. And we'll have Selena and her. We'll have... First Ignatz, will Adjutant, and then... Wait, who was it that I wanted to... Hang on. Hey, Tidal, how are you? I'm doing well. Okay, we're getting his B with Dimitri, his A with the net. He does have. Okay, I have him as one flame. Who? Okay, who's the sport flame? That's a better question to ask. Dimitri. You know what? Let's get Dimitri. Dimitri, where are you at? Oh, right there. Actually, hang on. No, we're gonna change. Sorry, Ralph. It's just better at defense, so... Right, and then...
Welcome!
Right, okay, right, battalion replenish. Alright, what do we need to prepare? We might, we'll see how far I can get. Plain is fine, she has magic. Marianne's also fine. Net's fine. Ingrid will be fine for now. Yeah, we're good. I think we'll need to repair some weapons in the next battle.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
But other than that, I think we're fine. Oh wait, let's repair that while we're looking.
Is that? Thanks a bunch.
Then we have Umbrella. Alright, I'm gonna wait until it's actually broken and then we'll repair. You know what? I'm just gonna repair the iron sword while I'm at it.
Is that the one?
Actually, can I get something better than an iron sword? Yeah, oh, I could get her a poison sword. I could, but no, I'm not. Well, let's just buy her a new sword.
Is that the one? Thanks a
It's a great
bunch.
sword.
Come back soon.
But no, I don't want to fight yet. Alright, sword, brave sword. There we go. Sedith or Flame falls in battle.
You heretics who defile our goddess! The sacred
Oh,
coast belongs
dear.
to us, the Western Church.
You are the heretics! Be gone from here at once!
Silence, dog of the apostates. Prepare to receive our righteous blades.
But you're not holding the blade. You're a magic user. Fine, whatever.
I will recapture the monument. Everyone else should focus on removing the surrounding enemies.
Alright.
Wait, brother! I shall accompany you!
Okay, well.
I'll give it my all.
So 49, 34, 44, 39. Okay, that's the best. Nice.
That was tough.
Yes, I'm sure it was. Right.
Here goes!
Yeah, you could push a lot more. I thought you would be able to. Let's do it.
I'm not gonna lose!
Yeah, let's go. We're good.
Can't afford to lose.
And it was much needed.
Let us away.
Okay, you. I'm gonna go last.
Ready.
What should I do?
Stay focused.
Alright.
That's my cue.
Now I'm gonna move you.
Here we go. Oh, I won!
You didn't need it. Don't act so surprised. Alright,
Guide me well.
ooh, they're gonna go immediately. They're gonna go here. That's what we'll do with you. She'll be fine. Yeah, let's put that. That will heal you.
Who, me?
Oh, actually, yeah. No, fine. That's like first percent has healing. No, you have to be like right next to that.
You saved me.
I think I've got the hang of it.
Nice, well done, oh, you can get what's advanced. Okay. Well, we're going to
Lament your weakness.
Gotta go back to your little safe corner of the world. No, we're not going to get that.
sufficient.
I will get stronger still.
It is our duty to worship Saint Kehoe. We will not allow heretics to come near.
Oh, freak. What do you do? You were doing that. You missed on the 75?
Leave! Let Mother rest in peace! They say experience feeds growth.
That is a good level up.
Huh. Ugh.
Yeah, not great, Ralph. Bye.
Thank goodness.
Actually, no, we're attacking. I'm not gonna risk it. Good, she dodged. I thought she wouldn't.
Seems I prevailed.
Wait, why have a word?
Weak.
What do you want to do? Ash, you can indeed. Yeah, we're gonna back you up then. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I have so far left to go.
Oh, we got a weapon sword. That'll be useful.
But it was for the sake of the goddess.
Can you? No, you can't do anything, can you, Dorothea? Oh, eventually I'll get
I understand more every day. I'm a natural.
with our strategy.
I aim for greatness.
Well, you're the weak, one of the weakest here, so I don't know what that says about you,
Too slow. That's it.
Bye-bye.
Doing my part.
Can't afford to lose. Ha! How lovely.
I'll try even harder next time.
Thank you.
No, that's not what it's
You defeat me? Left.
They literally can't defeat you in this barrel line. Oh, armor flare. Okay.
Too slow. Seems I prevailed.
Who's there? The short axe. That doesn't matter to you.
Sufficient.
I guess that's alright.
Nice try.
Man, sorry the second hit. This sand is cool and violet. Yeah, do you have rescue flames? Cool. You don't have rescue yet. Okay.
Much needed.
Ooh, she's level 21 now.
Oh well.
Well, strength can help. There we go.
Heretics!
All right.
Prepare to taste the power of the true servants of the goddess.
Too slow.
Oh,
Try this on for size.
it's a cheap trick. Okay. I guess the good news is that Ingrid is no longer my worst units of the main team.
We're no match for them. Brothers, retreat. Brothers, help the remaining priests escape. Be the shield that stops these miscreants in their tracks.
We're not miscreants. Really learned this one.
Do you dare compound your crimes further? There will be no escape for you!
Well, Ash. Might need to go back. No, actually, you're gonna head first. I mean, yeah,
The
let's go
goddess
ahead.
protects us. We will never yield to the likes of you.
I don't think it will work, so trust it. And he heals himself. Alright, let's go for the Giga.
Goddess, have you abandoned us?
Yes, he has. So it's just that 190? Yeah, let's just absolutely.
You're in the way.
Yep. Bring them and destroy them.
Luck wasn't with you.
Oh, I have. I really don't need to heal. We're gonna wait.
Commence!
We won't wait. Oh, okay. I tried. And I failed. Bye-bye. They might perish. I know. They do. Actually, maybe not. Is there anything of you that works I can do? Yeah,
You were wide open.
or indeed.
I want to be all I can.
Alright. Net. You.
Ha! Why, thank you.
Right now.
Much appreciated.
Had to be done.
Yeah, let's make sure you don't use the relic.
This should do it.
True. We're gonna get
That is the last of them. Flame, will you place some flowers at the monument?
we
Of
will
course,
indeed.
brother. That is what I came here to do.
Think. I'm just wanting that to take longer. Of course, Ash is MVP. Thank you. We'll take those gladly.
Your assistance is most appreciated. I can only hope that the Western Church will now see reason and abandon this place.
We
But
can
just to be
hope.
safe, I have retrieved the holy artifacts. We cannot risk them falling into their hands.
Here's my question. Well, why would you have not taken them when Flame came back? But I still find it weird that he would just leave the artifacts in the grave. Like, he could just lie and say, like, no one would. It's not unbelievable. It would be unbelievable to think he got permission from the Archbishop to use them after they were found a while ago, and these are relics. They're given only to the most trusted people in the church. Like, I don't think people would question it. Or at least if they did, they won't be able to change it.
I will entrust them to you.
Are you sure?
I must confess, despite the situation, it was a pleasure to return here. This coast has a certain sentimental significance to my sister and me.
Sentimental significance.
Yes. This stone monument is not merely here to commemorate St. Keyhole.
Hang on. I think the dialogue is different than in Black Eagles and Golden Deer. Usually it's just like you're safe now. But they've never. No, they do pretend to be around us, so I thought I think I'm just forgetting.
It is also the grave of my wife.
You are safe now, Mother. Finally, you may find peace.
Yeah, I'm just delusional thinking. That's different.
I suppose you have earned the right to know. But this must remain between us.
I don't think it's gonna
Flame
stay
is
that
actually
way.
my daughter. My late wife and her mother are the same person.
Oh. I had no idea.
Due to certain circumstances, it is more convenient for us to masquerade as siblings for the time being.
I see.
There are many who would seek to harm Flame due to the unique blood she bears. Falsifying her identity is necessary to conceal her from such individuals.
Seemed to fail. I mean, they still went and captured her, so you failed in that regard, Sedith.
Mercifully, I happen to look quite young for my age. We make rather convincing siblings, do we not?
You would say so.
I was certain our cover was adequate.
Mother loved the coast so much. She and I came here together often. Fishing was her favorite pastime. I used to sit and watch while she cast her line.
I remember it fondly. You did so love to eat the fish she caught as well.
I do love their bond.
Fish is my favorite food, it is true. Due in no small part to Mother.
I still come here to fish from time to time,
Do you
using
now?
the skills my wife taught me. It reminds me how deeply I appreciate those years.
Clearly,
And how
you're
I wish
not
I could
well
return to them.
efficient enough, considering Leonie needs to teach you on her sports.
We cannot turn back the clock, Father. We must live our lives fully, in the present moment.
You're right. That is what she always said, isn't it? Dwell too much on the past, and you may be unable to move forward. Come then. Let us return home.
Alright.
Goodbye, Mother. I love you. I shall bring flowers again for you next time.
Nice. I have no idea who I'm giving the Spear of Assault to. But I'm probably going to give the Kajutsu Staff to Happy. Maybe I'll give it to Dimitri? I don't know. Oh?
This is the only ball of the year, and I see why. Everyone is absurdly excited.
Your Highness, you sound so detached. We are all encouraged to enjoy the ball tomorrow.
This is interesting.
Right you are. What a burden.
Oh.
I never thought we'd see eye to eye, but I agree.
Even Felix was surprised by Dimitri not being happy.
I'd rather be swinging my blade than wasting my time with some girl at a ball.
Alright. Just know that hope that girl agrees with you.
Felix, Your Highness, you must be joking, right? This is our chance to dance with
course,
all of the ladies
Sylvain.
of the Academy to our heart's content.
Would be that type of person would be like that. Of course it's Sylvain.
You wish to throw away the best day of the whole year for sword practice? Insanity, I tell you.
I'm pretty excited about the ball myself. It's not like we get to do things like this very often.
Too true, Ash. In fact, I'm going to do you a favor and give you a crash course in chatting up girls. By tomorrow, you'll be an expert.
Ash, run. Run, please.
Actually, I'd much prefer if someone could just teach me how to dance.
Don't worry about the dancing part. I can teach you that easy.
Let's go, Annette.
It's time for the ball. That warrants at least a tiny bit of makeup, don't you think, Ingrid? Just a smidge.
Oh, this is such a different atmosphere. There's so much more camaraderie than the other two, I feel like.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
It's settled. Tomorrow morning we'll meet up in Ingrid's room. Ooh, I can't wait!
Can your professor join?
You know, there's no telling where life will take us after we leave here. If only we could find a way to come together again, just like this.
Someone else gonna suggest it instead of Dimitri?
A fine notion, Your Highness. Perhaps 5 years from now?
What's worse is that the dude doesn't make it on time.
5 years from now. Ah, that's when Garrigmach Monastery will be holding its Millennium Festival.
By then, we'll be addressing Your Highness as Your Majesty instead.
Oh?
That's right. I suppose we all know it's coming, but by then you'll be far removed from us.
Come now, you know me better than that. My title may change, but I won't.
Oh. Sure. We'll pretend like you don't go all crazy time skipping. Verdant wind.
And it won't just be me, you know. 5 years from now, you'll all have your own stuffy positions to contend with. But as I understand it, The festivities at the Millennium Festival will be of a scale far beyond anything we've yet seen. In other words, the perfect excuse for all of us to return here.
You're not wrong.
Ooh, a reunion? That sounds fun! I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I'd love for you to be there as well, Professor. After all, you're the heart of the Blue Lion House.
I'm glad you think so. I'll be there.
Good. Then it's settled. Of course, if something happens and I'm not able to attend, I'm leaving all of the logistics of organizing this reunion to you, Professor.
You're scaring me. Please don't say things like that. You have to attend. Yes, I agree.
It's true. I'm sure being a king will keep you busy, but it's a bit early to be backing out of your own plans, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. You have my word. I will return as well. Count on it.
I'll hold you to it, Dimitri. Time for the ball. Alright, this is the cutscene where Claude takes my hand and dances. Gosh, I love the music. It is so amazing for the scene. Let's go dance, Claude.
Running away?
Yes.
I understand. You hardly had the time to breathe in there. It must be hard to be the favorite teacher at the ball. Poor professor.
It is difficult.
So you
I know
do
that
think
gets
you're the
me
favorite?
forward.
I might have known.
Professor,
Dimitri?
what are you doing here?
I could be asking you the same question. Gosh. Oh. I don't know what to choose. Do I choose Edelgard? Do I choose Claude? Really don't know what I want to choose. Tempted to choose Claude. I also want to see his reactions for Edelgard as well. Gosh. You know what? Let's do Claude.
Good one, Professor. I could see saving a dance for Edelgard, but Claude is another story.
Why?
In any case, I have no intention of dancing with anyone.
Why?
As a child, Edelgard taught me how to dance. It was a bit
Really?
awkward,
Hang
honestly.
on. Say what now? She taught you how to dance. Edelgard?
I've told you before that we're siblings by marriage, haven't I?
Yes, but I just never thought her the dancing type in all honesty.
Her birth mother was my stepmother, although I didn't know that at the time. My stepmother treated me with such kindness, just as though I were her own flesh and blood. And yet she never so much as hinted that she had her own child, Edelgard. We were born and raised in different territories, without ever knowing the other even existed.
Why did you call her
Yet, against all odds, for just over a year, we became childhood friends.
Not siblings?
Indeed. Unaware of each other's stations or backgrounds, we met and became incredibly close.
Wait. No. Edelgard's Goddess Tower bench. She mentioned she has a crush on someone she met in the kingdom. She didn't mean Dimitri, did she?
This was when she and Lord Arundel were living in the kingdom.
Oh, right. She got kidnapped. Why were they in the kingdom?
They were in exile. This was a time of great turmoil within the Empire. I ran into her when visiting Lord Arundel's residence with my father. She seemed quite bored with everything.
I don't blame her.
At first, I found her to be difficult and stubborn. But that facade quickly fell away, revealing her true self beneath. That's around the time when she taught me how to dance. Her instruction was, oh, let's call it strict, to put it nicely.
To put it nicely. Okay.
You're supposed to lead with your right.
Hell, the sun's going down. I really ought to be heading home.
This is adorable. I'm just gonna... Hi, Tex.
That 1 year before she had to return to the Empire was so much fun. The time of my life in many ways. It's kind of pathetic to think about it all these years later. But can you guess what I gave her as a parting gift?
What? It's not... Does this have anything to do with you? Is something to be support? Do you buy... He was talking about you giving a dagger?
Huh. Good guess, Professor. But I swear, it came from the heart. In Fargus,
It was?
we've long considered blades as tools of destiny, as a way to cut a path to a better future. She was being dragged all over, unable to live the life she wanted. I thought the dagger could help her cut a path to the future she dreamed of.
Oh.
However, that was many years ago. I'm sure she's forgotten all about the boy I was back then.
It's not too late to reconnect.
I'm afraid it's far too late for that. Things are different now. She's different. I'm different.
How is she different?
Anyway, I'm feeling a bit out of place here. Festivities like this don't suit me.
Okay.
Professor, will you join me for a bit? You must be getting a bit tired of the ball by now.
Okay. I wonder what happens if you don't choose him for the Goddess Tower. Or what happens?
It's quiet here, isn't it, Professor?
I really want to know what that's like.
That reminds me. Do you know the legend associated with the Goddess Tower?
I've heard of it.
Is that right? You don't strike me as the sort to enjoy stories
I
like
said
that.
I've heard it. I never said I believed it. There's a difference, Dimitri. You should learn it.
They say that wishes made in this tower will come true. Wonder who came up with such a silly notion.
Well, only one way to find out. You don't believe it?
Legends are legends, nothing more. I doubt there are many who really believe that wishes can be granted.
Really?
The goddess just watches over us from above. That is all. No matter how hard someone begs to be saved, she would never so much as offer her hand.
Oh.
And even if she did, we lack the means to reach out and grasp it. That's how I feel about her. In any case, I suppose there's no harm in passing the time with silly legends. What do you say, Professor? Care to make a wish? We
Sure.
are here on the night of the ball. Why don't you try wishing for something?
After you.
A wish of my own. I suppose my wish is for a world in which no one would ever be unjustly taken from us. Or something along those lines.
That's a great wish.
Thank you, Professor. Although, at a time like this, perhaps it would make more sense for me to wish that we'll be together forever. What do you think?
Dimitri, I don't know how to break this to you, but I'm going to be a support Ash, not you. I'm sorry. I'm sure you'll find love. Maybe try for Marianne? I'm not a... This is so awkward.
Well now, Professor, you must admit I've improved in the art of joke-telling.
Right! Uh-huh. That's totally something I say to people as a joke all the time. It didn't sound like a joke.
I'm sorry. I guess that was rather thoughtless of me. Honestly, I do regret saying such a thing. Please, think nothing of it.
Okay, good.
I've blurted out irresponsible things like that to my classmates. Promises that we'll see each other again and the like.
Oh?
I have no business making such promises for the future.
Why?
There are certain things that I must accomplish, even if it means risking my life. I may not even have a future to promise to someone.
Oh, Dimitri, I'm not supposed to be sad during the ball. I'm supposed to be sad after the ball.
We should head back soon. It's rude of me to keep you all to myself.
Yes, I'd like to dance with Ash, if you don't mind.
Shall we, Professor?
It seems that everyone is having a delightful time. Will you not dance some more?
I'm tired.
How dull of you. Had I a body of my own? Oh, I would sing and dance until I fell upon the ground. But you... do as you will.
I will do as I will, thank you.
Oh, you're not the only one who feels that way. Look over there. I'm bored beyond compare. Will you not follow her?
I have... Well, do I, would I?
Oh, come on, hurry up. I know that you are curious to see what she is up to.
Alright,
I
fine.
hear someone singing from over there.
When times flow, see the well, flames ever burning bright. On the swift rivers drift, broken memories alive. Eventually it goes away, right? I don't need anything. Press on left or something.
That song. I feel that I have heard it in the past. Actually, it is not that I have heard it. Did I once sing that song to someone? No. There's more. I wrote this song. Oh, but how could that be so? If that were true, then how could she be singing it? Unless... No, no. I am suddenly so exhausted. As are you, no doubt? Quickly then, to bed with you.
Alright. Oh, we'll go to bed. Alright, let's save. Alright, support. Yeah, I wanna change out this because I feel like with what's coming up, I should be dressed somewhat well. Alright, this is going to be interesting.
You don't look busy. Join me for some training, Boar Prince.
God, he calls
And here
me
I
a
thought you
boar.
had no desire to speak with me.
We don't need to speak to clash swords, do we?
I suppose not. Is that one new? Wait. Where did you get such a blade?
Uh-oh.
I suppose you would recognize its value. I came upon a merchant selling weapons and found this among the rest of the steel.
That pattern around the edge. There's no doubt. It was forged by Zoltan, the master swordsmith.
I'm not giving it to you.
I don't think you...
Huh? Oh, I'm just happy to have laid eyes on it. I don't suppose you'd allow me the chance to hold it.
Do you take me for a fool? I'm not letting a brute like you swing it around.
As though I would be careless with something so valuable.
I recall when you were 9 years old, you swung a sword so hard you snapped it clean in two.
Come now, that was so long ago. I'm hardly the fool I was then.
Wait, hang on, what did you say? Recall when you were 9 years old, you swung the sword so hard you snapped it clean in two.
So you say. Yet Hausfrau Darius still told that story for years.
What's wrong, Felix?
How pointless. No use talking about someone who's long dead. Looking at your face is making me angry. I'm going to find a different training partner.
Oh, Felix.
Farewell, your beastliness.
What is going on with him?
I don't know. We'll find out. Wait, what? Hang on. So just by having a support conversation, I got myself a new sword? What? We're gonna give that to, no, not support. Inventory. Felix. There we go. What does this do? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, where's the sword of Zoltan? Oh, I can't believe it's just like, yeah, here's a sword for you for completing this support. Alright, I want there's happy. Right, where's aha, that's what I want. And then I think I believe her hero's relic is something to help with magic. But yeah, I still have no idea who I'm going to give the Spear of Soul to. Figure out. Alright.
Ingrid, I've been doing some thinking, and it occurs to me that I owe you an apology.
What? Why do you seem so serious?
What
In
do
a
you
just
owe her
world,
an apology
you would be happily married to Glenn. He truly loved you. And it's clear that you cared deeply for him as well. But on that awful night, he died right before my eyes. I could do nothing to prevent it. In a way, I'm responsible for you losing the joyous future that should have been yours. I know my words can change nothing, but I'm so sorry, Ingrid.
No, Your Highness. There's no need to apologize. Glenn's death, it still doesn't feel real. I always looked up to Glenn. He was the very picture of a perfect knight, noble and virtuous. In the end, he laid down his life, the ultimate sacrifice. I feel proud of him in ways that words can't quantify.
Proud? Truly?
That's right. I feel proud that he died for those he was sworn to protect. Proud that he passed from this realm to the next as a perfect knight.
Are you really trying to turn his needless death into an ideal to uphold? You and he are so alike.
Needless death? How can you say that? Glenn gave his life for you, for everyone, and this is how you speak of his sacrifice?
You weren't there. You didn't witness his last moments. If you had, you wouldn't feel that way.
I don't care to hear your interpretation of his final moments. He was and will always be an ideal knight.
You would do well to rethink that ideal, my friend.
Pardon me?
What?
He served in your guard. He took great pride in what he did, in protecting you. The very least you can do is not spit on his memory. If you'll excuse me.
Things are getting interesting.
What is the matter with me?
Well, carry a lot of guilt, Dimitri. That's what's wrong with you. Who else do you have support with? Oh, Catherine. Okay.
Another day, another training session, I see. You're quite dedicated. And practicing with the sword today. You weren't any good with it when you were little, as I recall.
And who told you that?
Lord Rodrigue mentioned it to me. He said you used to swing your sword so hard that you'd break it.
That was ages ago. I've had plenty of time to improve since then. Now I count swordplay as one of my specialties. Care to see for yourself?
How was that?
Well, I can't just take your word for it, can I? Let's see what you've got. Well, I'm impressed. You're better than I expected.
I could say the same of you. I suppose we students still have much to learn.
Well, that's
no
why
need
you're
for false
student.
modesty. We fought as equals just now. You're strong, and your form is excellent. You're clearly an experienced fighter. But you're greedy. You can't be so impatient to win. It'll come at a grave cost.
Greedy? I see. I'll take that note to heart. You have my thanks for the instruction.
Ah, it returns. The formality, the stiffness. Anyway, after we're through here, I might head into town for some food. Care to join me?
I appreciate the invitation, but I have certain duties I must attend to this evening.
Of course you do. Never mind about my plans then.
I thought you'd say that. You have the same sense of responsibility as I do.
You think so? I didn't want to push you to join me. We can just do it another day. I'll confess, I'm taking a shine to you. I'd like to talk to you more.
I would like that as well. Ever since I saw you wielding a sword all those years ago, I've been following in your footsteps.
Wait, so
To be able to stand with you and cross swords is quite a...
Hey, slow down. Where did all this come from? You're embarrassing me. That's enough chatter for now anyway. Let's get back to sparring. This time with lances. I won't hold back. Show me what you can do.
Right. Prepare yourself.
How good are you with lances, Catherine? Whatever. Oh, right. This is gonna be interesting.
Hello, Felix. So, it was your turn to clean out the greenhouse, right?
Yes.
Well, I went ahead and took care of it. I also cleaned up the warehouse.
Why?
So,
I just wanted to help you out. So that...
Okay, fine. I'm bribing you, so you'll forget.
Forget what?
Are you really gonna make me say it? Before, in the greenhouse, I want you to forget what you saw and heard. If you agree to forget about it, I'll take your shift in the stables. Do we have a deal?
No thanks.
Wow.
No? But that's not okay! You have to forget about it, right this moment!
I can't. It's permanently etched in my memory. A mountain of sweets, as well as steaks and cakes. Stacks of them, apparently. I'm also intrigued by those bear and swamp beastie songs you mentioned. Ah, and I've been meaning to ask about the move that went along with crumbs and yums. Was that fencing footwork?
Oh, stop it, Felix! You're a villain!
Hmm?
I love this so much.
You think you're so funny? Keeping a straight face while mocking my singing and dancing? Well, you have to forget about it. Please. What if I make you a nice steak dinner? You like steak, don't you, Felix? It'll be yummy.
This isn't about steak. I just...
Fine. Be stubborn. Tell the whole world for all I care. I'll just learn to live with the funny looks I'll get from everyone. They'll all say, there goes that Annette, the girl with the funny ideas about food. You're just the evilest of villains, Felix. I'll hate you forever and ever!
I was just trying to be nice. Funny ideas about food. Even the bullies in her head are ridiculous. I really don't understand that girl.
I don't think you understand those girls. In all honesty, Felix. That's just my opinion. I'm really curious now. What is your... Oh, that's what your design looks like. Okay. Okay, so you sort of dropped the bun, but not quite. Okay, this is also interesting.
Do you know this legend, Ingrid? It's about the Battle of Fodlan's Throat.
Oh?
Oh, yes. I know it like the hilt of my sword.
With so many valiant knights appearing in this story, I couldn't help but wonder which was your favorite. I really like this one, the one in the middle, the knight who stands in defense of the Duke.
Such a wonderful knight. One of my favorites as well.
That makes sense.
Okay.
He's so noble and virtuous. In fact, he kind of
Ingrid
reminds me of
and
you.
Ash's support conversations are literally me and my friends just getting
Thank you.
about books.
You remind me of him as well.
That's what it
You
is.
are honest, as is he.
No, I'm nowhere near as great. Maybe someday.
To do with
Maybe if we work hard
madness.
together, we can both become knights as glorious as the one in this story.
Together, yes. Now wouldn't that be something? If only we could.
What now?
Huh?
I'm sorry. What?
Ash, the legends are exactly that. Legends. They're not indicative of real life. The cards we are dealt are what they are. We can work with what we have, but we can't change what's in our hand.
What's that supposed to mean?
I long to serve His Highness as a knight. The sort of knight that legends are written about. But I was born bearing a crest, and with that comes responsibility. Whether I like it or not, I am the last hope of House Galatea. I am the only one who can carry on the family bloodline and restore our lost fortune.
Oh, Ingrid.
To do that means setting aside my own dreams and ambitions.
You still have the right to pursue your dreams.
Yeah,
Ash?
you tell her, Ash.
I must ask something of you.
Yes, of course. Anything.
My dream is aligned with your own. Please, for both of us, promise to see yours through.
That doesn't seem fair.
You're right, Ash. It's not
I'll never be
fair.
able to see my dream through. Doing so would mean terrible misfortune for others. So, I am bound by honor not to follow through on my own dream. But I can help you achieve yours.
How so?
Come on, this isn't like you at all.
Yeah, you
Please,
are completely right,
don't
Ash.
smile when your eyes are so sad.
Wow, Oh, we're at. Right, I want to see.
Happy! I've been looking everywhere for you.
What's going on? Something urgent?
Oh no, but I promised to tell you the rest of the Luna Knight's tale, remember?
Huh. I've forgotten all about that. If you really want to tell the story that badly, I guess just go ahead.
Okay,
mean,
I
it has
will.
been a while since
Do you
we
remember
got-
where I left off?
You're a season
Well, you were
4.
telling me something about how the Luna Knight was hard on liars and cheaters.
Right. So her husband, Duke Regan, turns out to be a bit of a libertine.
So, Duke Regan.
That's
the
hilarious.
same Duke, the
My favorite part was when
ancestor
she
of
caught her
Claude.
husband in the act and tossed him out the window. I thought tales about knights were supposed to be straight-laced, but this one's raunchy as heck.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Usually these tales are pretty serious.
You and me doesn't know
Sometimes
how
in
to
a
deal
serious
with it.
story, you need lighter moments like that to connect to the characters. It helps to see that even these great heroes made mistakes now and again. Just like us.
You're so trusting, Freckles. For some reason, I find it
God, you
endearing.
called him Freckles.
But you shouldn't take something at face value just because it's written down. The truth is, knights do plenty of things that aren't heroic at all. Things that hurt people.
You're not wrong. Some knights do terrible things. That doesn't make the great ones any less worthy of honor, though.
What about knights who have died taking a stand against the church? Would you call them great?
That's complicated.
Or what about the knights who put me in Abyss, promising to release me from my curse? When they couldn't, they left me there out of fear for what I might do. Does that sound honorable to you?
Happy. I'm so sorry.
Sorry. I can't help but say nasty things. Got any more stories for me? Maybe another racy one?
Yes, actually. I came prepared with the most, racy ones I could find, in case you happen to ask.
Of course you did. Let's hear one then.
Alright, cool. Sylvain. Oh, I've been wanting to see what these two supports between them are like.
Mercedes,
Ever since we
I
got
swear,
see
the whole cathedral glows with heavenly light when you're around.
Hello, Sylvain. What a treat to see you here. I thought you preferred places with more ladies around.
I'm here because you're here. And I don't care about other girls.
Oh,
Oh, come now.
baloney.
I'm sure you use that line all the time.
Actually,
Yeah, calm
I've
down,
only said it to
Mercedes.
girls who thought I was lying about being You know what? There's no reason to get into all that. The truth is, I would really like to spend some time with you. What do you say to that?
Well, if you were really interested in me, I would want you to get to know me better.
I agree. I've been such an idiot in the past, always angling for the seduction. I've forgotten how to just talk to someone.
Really?
You act like you're full of regret, but I know you don't really mean it.
Wow.
Still,
she's calling
I'm glad to hear you
out.
say that at least. I told you such a boring story the last time we spoke. I was worried you might think I was a dull person.
Dull? No. I was worried that I'd made you remember unhappy times.
Oh.
It's horrible what you had to go through. It's not like anyone chooses to be born with a crest.
Not
Right.
wrong.
We can't choose our bloodline. You've got a crest too, haven't you, Sylvain? What has your experience been like?
Mercedes, you are aware that we had to kill his brother who had no crest, right?
Are you asking how being born with a crest affected me?
Yes. I know there was that
Oh,
business
okay,
with your
you do
brother
know.
Miklon, but I'm sure you don't want to talk about all that.
It's not a very happy story.
Oh?
Please don't feel the need to hold back on my account. I'm here if you need someone to share in your pain.
Would you want to know more about me, even if I didn't have a crest, or come from a noble family?
Yes,
This
she
has
would.
nothing to do with your crest or family. I'm just asking as your friend. How should I put this? When I look at you, I don't see a crest. I want to see the real you.
Aw.
You do?
Mercedes is such a pure
Here's the
girl.
short
I'm
version.
so glad I
I
married
hate
her.
crests. Even though having one is supposed to be such a great blessing, mine has ruined everything. Miklon was heir to our house. Then I was born, and I became the heir because I had a crest. That made my older brother jealous enough to want to kill me.
What?
And every woman in Fodlan wants to have my little crest baby, so they can join the nobility. Yeah, there you go. That's what it's like to have a crest.
Okay,
I'm
you
so
got it all
sorry.
off your chest, though.
I didn't mean to dredge up such awful things.
No, I should keep my temper better. I don't want you to see me act that way.
Don't say that. I'm glad we were able to talk. I feel like I'm finally seeing the real you.
Yeah.
Oh,
let's go.
Sylvain, will you save me from the curse of having a crest?
Of course. I think I love you, and I mean that with all my heart. I love you, Mercedes.
Hold up,
Let's
what?
get married and have crest babies.
What the? What? Sylvain, you guys are still in school. Can you at least wait to tell the war stars to be considering such things? Also, I want Mercedes to end up with Ignatz, and if you ruin that, Sylvain, I will end you.
Sure.
What? She just agree? Oh, you just complain. Okay.
Hey there, Flayn. I thought I'd drop by and see if you'd care for a...
Now, just a moment, Sylvain. If you must speak with me, I implore you to do so from where you stand. My apologies if this comes across as rude, but please do not come any closer to me.
Excuse me?
I am sorry. My brother has explicitly warned me not to go near you.
Sedith said that? I bet he also told you any woman who comes too close to me is, how does he say it? Doomed to misfortune?
He used those very words. Is it true then?
Come on. He's just messing with you, obviously.
Gosh.
Of course I would
Words are
prefer to
the
believe
best.
that, but one can never know for certain. Particularly when similar stories are constantly in circulation about you. I have heard that men and women alike have been seduced by your nefarious ways.
I hate to suggest my talents are being oversold, but...
I have heard that you toy with people's emotions, like a cat toys with its prey.
Do I really look like such a villain to you?
Hard to tell.
Well, perhaps not. You do not strike me as much of a charmer.
When you put it like that, I feel like I should defend... Yeah, forget it. Let's get to the actual point.
Did I not tell you, Sylvain? Stay away from me.
It's kind of awkward talking from so far away. Can I please step just a little?
Truly, there are countless terrible stories of your behavior. I've heard that you panic when there aren't women around to flirt with, that you've gone as far as flirting with horses and even chickens.
Oh, come on. Who would even... You should know that your brother has an overactive imagination.
I mean, he's a writer.
I would
We
like to
do
believe
have
that you are a
overactive
sincere and reputable
imagination
person, Sylvain.
sometimes.
But there is no smoke without fire. Or so the saying goes.
I may not be the most respectable fellow you'll ever meet, but...
Until I can be certain, please refrain from coming too close to me. Now, if you will excuse me, I must be on my way.
Flayn, wait! Come back! And she's gone. All I was trying to do was deliver a message. Flayn, hey! The professor said we need to come to the cathedral! I'll run really far ahead so you don't have to walk near me!
Jill Brody to the amazing
There,
job
I tried telling her.
Sylvain.
The professor can't be mad about that.
Right. Who does Mercedes have? Oh. Concept. Okay.
I see. The sunlight brings back painful memories in you.
I'm afraid so. Please forgive my behavior from before. I cannot abide these indiscretions of mine.
That's all right. The way you always work so hard day and night, it's no wonder it's had this effect on you. You work harder than anyone I know. I've always been impressed by that, Constance.
That means a lot to me.
You know, at the School of Sorcery there was a professor who specialized in magical cures. Why not write her a letter? Perhaps she can suggest a treatment that might help.
I have tried. She could do nothing for me.
Oh.
But I vowed then to the goddess that I would find a way to overcome my trials. I will prove my skills to the goddess and everyone else, bringing me closer to restoring House Nouvelle.
You go, Constance.
You're a tough cookie, Constance.
Naturally, and with your support, I shall grow ever stronger by the day.
I know you will. You know, during the years of political turmoil, House Martreats was destroyed just as your house was. But restoring my father's house has hardly crossed my mind. I guess I'm not as tenacious as you are.
You needn't be so hard on yourself, Mercedes. You have had other priorities since then. Oh, I've just had a grand idea.
What is
doesn't
it?
care. She wants to raise
You
her
ought to
the
try to
church.
reinstate House Martreats.
Oh dear. I'm not sure that's possible.
Nonsense! If I can restore my own house, then you can restore yours. As we work to further our own life goals, we shall learn so much that we can share with one another.
Sure.
You make it sound so simple. How would I even go about that?
Well,
that is simplicity itself. You shall become a prodigy at spellcraft, as I am.
All right.
I shall master the black arts, and you shall master the white. The world will know us as sister sages.
I see.
Our names shall ring out across Fodlan, earning us the titles we rightly deserve.
I hope you won't mind me saying so, but this plan seems to have gotten a bit far-fetched.
Oh no! Not if you join me, Mercedes. Where one may fail, together we are bound to succeed.
She has such big plans, perhaps too big. In that way, at least, she's exactly the same as when she was little.
Alright, and then, okay, it's Raphael. Sure. We'll just watch it to get it over with.
Yet another lovely day. On such a fine day as this, it would certainly be nice to go for a stroll with someone.
Isn't it?
I wonder if anyone is around. Oh my, such awful noises. Who, or rather, what is making those sounds?
Huh? Oh, hello, Flame!
The yells are so cute!
My apologies. I feel a bit better now.
Oh, you scared me. You nearly knocked me over with that scream.
Well, you startled me, appearing out of nowhere and making such sounds. What is it you are doing here anyway?
I'm just out here using logs to train.
Wow, are you really capable of lifting something so massive, Raphael?
Of course. Want to see?
Yeah, she would like that. I think.
See? Told you I could do it.
There, let's get this. Oh! Cool. I mean, I enjoy the support conversations, but it's really good. Okay, and then also, what? Nat, how are you doing? That's not quite 70% yet. Okay, what do you need to do to become a Falcon Knight? Oh, I just need to get your flying. And then you'll be fine. Right. Inventory, reclass. Reclass plane into Pegasus Knight.
Are these garments in style?
I've never heard her say Okay, I think I got whatever was bugging me out of my eye, so... Salvation at the temple. I'm not really sure if we should be calling it salvation, considering what's about to happen. But sure. Bows can attack from... Oh, come on.
Captain? Captain! Where are you? Hey, Professor, have you seen your old man? Too bad. I guess it will have to be you then.
It will have to be me.
I'm back. Sorry for the delay. My last mission took longer than expected.
Captain!
Oh?
Thank goodness you're here. There are reports of demonic beasts near the chapel.
Oh?
Nonsense. I haven't heard anything about the monastery's walls being breached.
That's why I'm heading there now, to see what's really going on. You'll join as well, won't you?
Of course. We're both sworn to protect this place.
Where did they come from?
It's odd. Just before they appeared, someone saw a number of students heading toward the chapel. They were apparently acting strange, as though they weren't in their right minds. Shortly after, demonic beasts started to appear, one after another.
Okay, well then. Were the students killed?
The students. There's no way those demonic beasts got in from the outside. But none of that matters right now. We need to act. Go summon your students.
Of course, right away.
Damn it. I wanted to talk to you about something important, but there's no time. There's never any damn time. But this is much more urgent, so it can hold for now. I'll meet you there.
Units can build support levels with each other with other specific units. A support level between units increases so to do the benefits they receive by fighting alongside one another. Alright, no. Oh, we have to bring Dimitri. Okay. Felix. Alright, let's bring Dora. No, let's have Dorothea adjutant. Felix. And then, we'll have Raphael adjutant. Dimitri. Right, okay. Here's what I want to do. Okay, what does the sword of Zoltan look like? Oh, is that him? I think that's the sword he has when you fight him in Crimson Flower? I could be wrong. But I guess that's how you get it. I guess you can only have him in one then. Good to know. Alright, yeah, we're
Welcome.
gonna need battalions. Okay, we only need one here, which is good.
Come back soon.
Oh, hang on.
Welcome.
Blacksmith. Repair. We're fine. No, we don't need Horse Slayer. You might have to not let just in case.
Is that the one?
No, let's bring it a little slower. That lonely troll. Yeah, okay. Everyone's good with their weapons.
Come back soon.
Alright, and then what I want to do don't want Annette to have to move too far. Wait, here. You know what, Dimitri? For now. Wait, I think the spirit of the soul, correct me if I'm wrong. Well, it will correct it for me. Yes, it does affect horses, so we'll just take that. It'll basically have a horse layer. Alright. All your units are defeated, or Gerald falls in battle.
There really are demonic beasts here. They're emerging from the chapel.
Thought that Alois was lying?
I'll head that way. The rest of you, protect the students who weren't able to get away.
Okay.
Help me! These beasts, they're...
Somebody, help me!
Okay.
You stupid beasts! Don't you dare come over here!
Is there a... There's a chest over here. Right
Ready.
here. What's your name again? Okay. No, you're the one with stride, aren't you, Soleil?
Stay focused.
You really think you can keep going? Don't push yourself too hard. Thinking about what happened at Ramire Village, it's clear you've gotten the hang of being a leader. Maybe you should have taken command of me too.
Oh. Why? Why would
Who,
you do
me?
that?
Well done.
I'm on it.
Ooh, yeah, that gets good now. I got Ash. That's something that's really cool. Ash.
I'll give it my all.
Hope so.
Here goes.
Right.
What should I do? I'll go.
Oh wait, you don't have a gambit.
Here we go. I have an idea.
Right? That's part of that.
I'll cut through.
If you want.
It's our chance to prevail.
Alright. Oh god, what's the oh!
Too slow.
Defenseless, are we?
can this be?
Now it's complicated. They've got a certain number of bombs. Problem is Ash.
Too slow.
That beast. There's a stone or something on its forehead.
Oh, hello, Monogra. Oh, we got their healing staff. Cool. Gambit.
Assist them.
This is our chance.
Ooh, nice.
Haha, I'm starting to get it. Here to help.
Let's do it. Now.
What's the matter?
I've yet to use Astra. I might use it next turn. There. Gambit.
Don't let them retreat.
Oh, or we'll do our best too. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna divine pull for that.
Ready.
I'll go.
Thank you. Dorothea.
Nice try.
No, I think it's that one. Oh,
I'll cut through.
that.
I'll cut through.
Gambit.
It's our chance to prevail.
I'm on it.
I'll go.
Oh yeah, why not? Okay, that destroys one.
Ready.
Dismount. And tap.
You're finished!
Wow, and a crit. Okay.
Here we go.
That is, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So obvious.
Nice. Alright.
Too slow.
Bye. Well, that's good. And Gerald. Right?
I'll give it my all.
Marianne, where do you go? Right up here. Here.
Who, me?
Stay focused.
Alright, we're not gonna see you next time.
It's over!
Bye-bye.
Thank you! But my friends who couldn't get away, are they okay?
No, they are not. I'll be honest with you.
Here goes.
What should I do?
I'll be able to set it last.
Thank you.
He has blind ways to crack that piece. Ah, dang it, we're too short.
I can't lose!
Nice. Well done. Not needed. Did that crack? No, that didn't make it disappear. That just cracked it. Well, Dimitri.
Sorry. That was a close one.
Dimitri apparently just said, "Oh, you're not going to crit. You don't want me to crit? Fine. I'll just have my crest activated and do the damage for me."
You saved me! Thank you!
You show up. You weren't there before. Ooh, I'm MVP. Nice. Sorry, I'm coming, Dad.
There isn't a trace of evidence to be found in the chapel. This must have something to do with Remire. Perhaps...
Wait!
No, not you, Monica.
Another student? Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir. You're just a pathetic old man. How dare you get in the way of my brilliant plan, dog?
Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir. Huh? What are you doing here?
You must survive, merely because there is still a role that I require you to fulfill.
Call you again. It's called dying next mission.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now.
This is the saddest part, not Gerald dying. The fact that this is the first time.
To think that the first time I saw you cry,
That's the hard part.
your tears would be for me. It's sad, and yet I'm happy for it. Thank you, kid.
Magic can provide new means of attack and defense to a unit.
So this is where your father lived.
Yes?
Are you still crying?
My father died about a minute ago. Let me grieve, Sophis.
If turning back the hands of time was not enough to save his life, you must accept what came to pass was fate.
Our enemies will pay.
Agreed. We cannot let the wicked ones run free. Oh, your father said to look for something here. He must have been referring to whatever is behind that bookcase there.
Must have it.
Your father's diary. Huh.
Wow.
His handwriting is prettier than his face would suggest.
Wow.
Well, well. These entries here are from before your birth. He seems to have been writing this for quite some time.
Does he know?
Oh. Read that part there. Horsebow Moon, year 1159.
Alright.
Day 20 of the Horsebow Moon. All is cloudy. I can't believe she's dead.
I'm just gonna let that
Lady
play.
Rhea said she died during childbirth. But is that the truth? And still, the child she traded her life for doesn't make a sound. Didn't even cry at birth. Day 25 of the Horsebow Moon. It's raining. The baby doesn't laugh or cry. Not ever. Lady Rhea says not to worry, but a baby that doesn't cry isn't natural. I had a doctor examine the child in secret. He said the pulse is normal, but there's no heartbeat. No heartbeat. Day 2 of the Wyvern Moon. Sunny. I feel I must take the child and leave. But the church is always watching us. I don't know what Lady Rhea has planned. I used to think the world of Lady Rhea.
Quite weird.
Now I'm terrified of her.
You should be terrified of her.
Day 8 of the Wyvern Moon.
Threaten
More
it when she
rain.
becomes a dragon.
I used the fire that broke out last night to fake the child's death. Lady Rhea is in a state over the news, but I can't change what I've done. I've got to take the child and leave.
Well now, that baby must be you. That means... Someone is approaching us.
Hey, Eloise.
There you are.
Dimitri!
Lady Rhea is looking for you, Professor.
Wait, what? Dimitri? Okay.
And after your audience, why don't you join me at the dining hall? You haven't eaten since it happened, have you?
Oh, I guess it has been it's been at least a while.
Forgive me. I suppose it's too soon to try and coax you back into the normal swing of things. As for what happened to Gerald, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything to stop it.
You couldn't have done anything. I tried to stop it. And I failed. It's not you, it's me.
Stay here until you've found some peace. I'll cover for you with Lady Rhea and everyone else.
Thanks, Dimitri. I'm gonna say thank you.
We'll be waiting for you whenever you're ready to return to us.
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't believe it's a sign of strength to just keep moving forward no matter what.
Oh? What do you
Taking the time to grieve for those we've lost. There's strength in that, too. That's what I think, anyway.
Nice.
That said, it's also important to remember that no matter how sad you are, eventually your tears will dry up.
Okay.
That's when you have to figure out what it is you're living for. Then you can cling to that with all your might and start moving forward again.
What I'm living for?
4 years ago in Dusker, I experienced the same pain you're feeling now. My father was the strongest man I knew, someone I loved and admired deeply. That day, he was killed before my eyes,
I thought, Dimitri,
his
a
head
little
severed
bit.
clean off. My stepmother, the kindest person I had ever known, left me behind and disappeared into the infernal flames. Everyone who I considered precious, my family and my closest friends, I couldn't save any of them. Not a single one. Now, the burden of the work they left behind falls on me. I must ensure they have no regrets. That's my duty as the sole survivor of the tragedy. It's a heavy burden, but accepting it gave me the strength to pick myself up off the ground and start moving again. Start living again. Gerald is gone. So what will you do now, Professor? What must you do? Look deep in your heart, and I'm certain you'll find the answer there. Indelible and inescapable. I've probably bothered you enough for today, but I have just one more thought to leave you with.
Okay.
Even now, Sedith is gathering the knights to begin a full-scale search for the enemy.
So they just combined so they had Eloise come in. They got rid of Eloise in Blue Lions, and they had Dimitri do it, and also combined him with what, like, Claude and Eligard do later.
It may not be right away, but before long they will find their trail. No matter what happens or what anyone may say, know that I plan to stand by you, Professor. Through anything. Until the bitter end.
Well, did you search deep within yourself as he suggested? And did you find yourself some answers? This book is filled with secrets yet unknown. We must return another time to read the rest.
Okay.
Oh, but I have at least figured one thing out.
Okay.
I know now why our fates are intertwined.
Good to know. And you're not going to tell us until next mission, are you?
Professor, I have been waiting for you. I am filled with grief at the loss of our most celebrated knight. Gerald was an ally of many years, and also a dear friend.
But it had been so long since last you saw him.
He fell in love with one of the nuns here at Garreg-Mach. Their love produced a child, whom she died giving birth to. It was her decision. She weighed her own life against that of her child's and, in the end, implored me to save the child. Your father never truly accepted that decision. He took the child, took you, and disappeared without warning.
Who was my mother?
Your mother. She was my...
Sorry for the interruption, Lady Rhea. There's something you must hear immediately. A report from the knights patrolling the area.
Very well. Professor, you are dismissed for the day. Please rest and focus only on mending your heart.
Easier said than done.
Understood?
Hi, Dad.
Part
It's great to
1.
talk to us again.
White Clouds. Guardian Moon. Where the goddess dwells. Long ago, the guardian Seros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fodlan. Some believe that high in the sky above Seros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
Oh, right. I forgot about the mysterious teacher. Speak to the mysterious teacher to see how much your allies have grown from taking part in activities with Ashlyn. Receive gold. Cool. Oh? Is Dimitri gonna talk to me again?
What are you doing at this hour? Oh, I know. You are eavesdropping. I must admit that I approve.
Is she spying on Dimitri? I'm confused.
Professor, we must remain quiet.
Oh, this is
I
interesting.
see. The Flame Emperor and Monica. And the mage who rescued Monica.
Oh. What is that guy's name?
I don't know, but if we keep listening, we might be able to find out.
An unexpected chance to hear their plans. Patience, patience.
Don't worry, I don't plan on...
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim. I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying. Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our
I don't think
salvation.
I ever noticed he had like black eyeliner. Something that was like down his face.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need, all for a purpose.
I've got you. Finally.
Let's keep listening.
If we don't act now, we'll miss our chance.
Uh-oh.
Even if someone has overheard us, there is nothing they can do. There have always been rats in the walls, and there always will be.
Uh-oh.
No. The dagger.
What about the dagger?
No, never mind. It couldn't possibly be so. Professor, those are the ones we must destroy. They're the bastards who killed my family and Gerald.
Okay.
For now, let's return to the monastery and regroup. As for the Flame Emperor's dagger, I'll hold on to it for the time being.
Okay. I'm not liking where this is going. Oh, it's Ingrid's birthday. You know what?
Thank
Give her
you.
flowers. I'm sorry, I'm not hosting a tea party with you, Ingrid. Oh, we do have supports. Is it just... Okay, it's just one. Let's do the supports. And then one the stream.
Forgive me.
It's fine. Honestly, it's pretty funny when you think about it.
I did not expect the horse to react so violently when I approached.
No kidding. And I didn't expect the two of us to get covered in hay.
Animals have never taken to me. It must be as you said. My face is the problem. I have not honed my smile well enough. I deeply regret the trouble I've caused you.
Don't be ridiculous. And especially don't be sad. It's no trouble at all, I promise. Everyone makes mistakes. Isn't that what you've been trying to teach me?
Yes, I suppose so.
It does look like this will take a while to clean up. But if we work together, it'll be done in no time.
I am truly sorry.
Don't apologize. When it's your turn for stable duty, I'm happy to help.
Really?
Sure. And in return, you can help me out when I'm on kitchen duty.
Of course.
By the way, I tried out all that stuff you mentioned before, about how to not be a scatterbrain. I'm still pretty hopeless, but thanks to you, I'm making fewer mistakes. It's probably not a good idea for me to be left alone around knives and boiling water, though. That's why it'll be really nice knowing you have my back.
You have changed.
Huh?
You no longer fear approaching me for help. You simply ask. And now, when the need arises, I will rely on you, too.
Let's go! Alright, let's save. Yeah, let's see if anyone I follow is still alive. Ooh, yes, Lil Braid. Her. Alright, I'll see you guys all Wednesday of next week. Not sure what game we're going to be playing, though. Oh, but I'll figure it out. Until next